Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for CHATS at hotDOCS in downtown Toronto. I'm here with filmmaker Daniel Ferguson. How does it feel to have your film Last of the Elephant Men screening here at hotDOCS?
I love hotDOCS. This is one of the best documentary festivals, any film festival, and the audiences in Toronto are fantastic, so it's invigorating for a filmmaker. We've screened at a couple of festivals before, but I'm going to say this, nothing like this one. So this one really takes the cake. No, I'm serious. And I've attended as the public before, but I've never really had a film that's playing. This is in the World Showcase. And we've screened once, and the audience response was fantastic. And you know, these are films that they're protracted, they're difficult to make. This one took 8 years to get on the screen. Frankly, without our producers, we would have given up long ago. So to bring it to an audience is hugely rewarding.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And tell me a little bit about the inspiration for this film.
Sure. Well, I make a lot of natural history films, and I wanted to do something a little different. I found the story of this tribe on the Vietnamese-Cambodian border who believe that elephants share the same souls as humans. And they believe ultimately that whatever happens to the elephant is going to happen to humans. And I was fascinated by that. And I thought, what if you could explore this sort of parallel destiny story and follow a couple of families and their domesticated elephants over many years, and to see the links between biological diversity and cultural diversity. So it's ultimately a universal story. It could apply to the Amazon or any of these, you know, and to our own lives. But for me, it was really moving to see the end of a way of life, the end of the domesticated elephant, and its impact on a local culture.
And can you speak a little bit to working with these families and their domesticated elephants and the relationship between the families and the elephants? Because I think that sounds beautiful.
Well, I mean, first of all, working with elephants, they have to know your smell. So even before you bring out the cameras, you need to spend a lot of time with the elephants. They're comfortable with you. I mean, they're domesticated, but there's no such thing. They're a wild animal. And my point of view is they should be in the wild. It's just that it's a sort of an elegy for this way of life and these animals. And this culture as well. I wanted to do that from within the culture. I didn't want any narration. I didn't want any interviews or voiceover. I wanted it to be totally observational and to reflect a very animistic worldview of this tribe that I sort of was seduced by. You know, I love elephants. That's what really got me. And this film is an opportunity to explore the relationship between human and elephants. There's so much we don't know. And that's what this film is all about.
Absolutely. And have you always loved animals, and how far back have you loved elephants? Is it something that's been going on since you were a kid?
Yeah, it probably has. I mean, I probably had some sort of stuffed elephant that in my childhood had a profound impact on me. But no, I read a book many years ago about painting elephants, and I thought it was a joke and gimmick. I ended up buying the rights to the book, and I followed all these elephant painters all over Southeast Asia. And that's where I realized the larger story was in the relationship between these domesticated elephants in Asia and their keepers. And if you really go into that story, you find that it's the story of minority peoples pushed to the frontier, the borders, whether it's Thailand, Burma, whether it's Cambodia, Vietnam, or Laos. And it's the same story always. I think many of these films that are at the festival ultimately are about that. You know, people trying to set the terms of change, whether it's indigenous people in this case, or whether it's us here in an urban context. You know, we want more control. Our lives are changing so quickly. And this is a microcosm of one thing, the elephant, that is the center of economy, identity, religion, everything that is disappearing. So for me, it's an opportunity to explore all of my frustrations and feelings about globalization, but on a tiny, intimate scale.
And where's the best place for us to find out more information on you and the film online?
Well, we have a Facebook page, and Information, or in English, Information Films, is the producer. They have a great site. We open in Montreal on Friday, so I'm going back for that, and then coming back Sunday for the final screening of the film here. And we hope that it's going to release theatrically across Canada very soon. We start in Montreal, and we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, or trunks crossed.
All right, well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for CHATS at hotDOCS in Toronto.